That has got to be one of the wins of the day from Katie-Ann McDonald, streaking ahead there, smiling and enjoying what has been an amazing day. Nella Waters was in third there as well. So, the many marathon winners have been decided, but of course the racing is still going on here in the mile. So let's get behind them. This is our youngest age group in the light blue shirt. Let's show them some support. One of the aims of the Virgin Money Giving Mini London Marathon is to make sure that all these kids go away inspired. Many of them taking part in an event like this for the very, very first time. So it's our job to send them home with your applause ringing in their ears and with great memories of this brilliant day at this historic finish line. Lots of great memories of this day. We want you to share them. You can tweet us at London Marathon and share your favourite moment, or just use hashtag BLM Best Bets. Now I mentioned we got some prizes. I think we got around 10 goodie bags. They're worth £100 with all kinds of brilliant things on there. So hashtag BLM Best Bets. Go and take a look at them at the moment. There are some wonderful memories already being shared from runners, from supporters, from folk who are just out in the streets and being moved by this amazing day. So hashtag BLM Best Bets and you can win a goodie bag just for sharing your memories.
There's the leaders of the men's race, and there's B. Watts, the man I was talking about, the Kenyan on the far side of your picture. Won the Paris Marathon last time out. Geoffrey Mutai alongside him, fellow Kenyan. The Berlin winner in September, and also won the Boston Marathon in actually the fastest time ever posted in a marathon, 2 minutes 3.02, but that doesn't count as a fastest time because Boston is a downhill course, and therefore those times posted in Boston will not be ratified as world records. 3 pacemakers leading the way. And Mo Farah, we expect to be in that leading group, just looking back down to see if we can spot him.
Well, Mutai, like Mo, has had this race in his sights for a long time, and Geoffrey Mutai last year rode in the press truck at the front of the London Marathon, just so we could get an idea of what the course is like, how it works, where the drink stations are, and get a sense of the atmosphere here. So he's certainly prepped for this. This race has been at least a year in preparation for Geoffrey Mutai, and is today going to be his day. As John mentioned, the man who technically, though not officially, has run the fastest marathon ever, but on the downhill Boston course. This course, perfectly qualified for world records. There has only been one world record ever set here in London, and we are desperate for another one.
Mo Farah back in 7th place at this stage. Not actually in camera shot there, but we know, we're told that he is in that lead group. Geoffrey Mutai from the Koimatek district of the Rift Valley of Kenya. Also set a course record in New York City, beating his namesake Emmanuel Mutai. Took 2 minutes off the record which had stood for some 10 years. So a very, very talented athlete. African Championship bronze medalist at 10,000 metres as well, so good track athlete, and he's going to be one of the men who we expect to be right up there in contention. Not incidentally related to the 2011 London Marathon winner Emmanuel Mutai.
Well, we didn't exaggerate when we said this is the greatest men's field ever assembled. The world record holder, the Olympic champion, the reigning champion, the course record holder. You take the 4 fastest men of all time, 3 of them are here today. So really, this is a day to come out and see the fastest men in the world race for your entertainment. The greatest ever line at a Virgin London. are in the youngest age group for the girls in the Virgin Money Giving Mini London Marathon. So any encouragement you have to encourage them would be brilliant. Any applause. Use this as a warm-up for your cheering for later on.
Elite women going across Tower Bridge. And it's the Tastemaker leading the way. 2 Tastemakers at the 20-kilometre point. And you can see a couple of Japanese athletes now have made their way right up behind the pacemakers.
Well,
Kiko Akaba, I beg your pardon, Kiko Akaba and Yoko Shibui. Mai Ito as well, who's running for the first time in a city marathon outside Japan.
And look at the crowds at Tower Bridge, always one of the highlights of the race for spectators and for runners who just get carried along by that wall of noise. And of course everyone, first time, picks up the pace at Tower Bridge. You just can't help it, such is the excitement there. And I wonder if these elite women have decided to pick it up a little bit here as well.
Going past the official Meet Hotel, Tower Bridge Hotel, where all the press conferences are staged every year.
Well, the greatest female distance runners in the world are running around the streets of London. They're about halfway there. They're just coming up to the halfway point, and here in the Mall, some of our most talented young athletes from the London boroughs, from the regions and the home countries are giving their all. They're digging deep, they're enjoying this moment. Lots of them have been looking forward to it. I know some of the kids in this youngest age group have been waiting and waiting and waiting till they're old enough to qualify, and finally today is the day they get to take part in the Virgin Money Giving Mini London Marathon.
Yukiki Akaba is the Japanese athlete who's in closest contention chasing the pacemakers. Very experienced 5,000 and 10,000 metres runner. Moved up and made a good debut in the Osaka Marathon in 2009, and she's run well in Japan thereafter. The London Marathon record, she was 5th in 2010 and 6th a couple of years ago. Tatiana McFadden still leading the way at 20 kilometres in the women's wheelchair event.
Well, the elite women look like they are feeling the heat here on this London day, and it is going to get warmer throughout the day. 10:10 at the moment, 20 minutes time, we will be presenting the prizes to the winners in the Virgin Money Giving Mini London Marathon, and we'll relay that on the big screen so you'll all get the chance to see the winners and of course give them their big moment. But right now, congratulations to all the young runners taking part in the mini marathon. From all 33 boroughs, they have come, they have trained for this moment, and they are enjoying it.